All right, looks like we are live. Hello, Instagram. Hope you all are doing well. Having a great conversation with my mastermind sis today. Waiting for her to get on. There we go. I'm new with this IG live stuff, so let me see how I add you. Sent you a request last time when I did it. I think Alyssa let me on her live. But we should be good.
There we go.
There we go. Doing.
What's going on?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's everything been going for today?
Everything's good. Yeah, good. Just very, very busy, of course. Monday, so you already know. But I'm trying to catch up on stuff and get catch up, caught up from the weekend.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking time to do this with me today. You didn't have to. I know you're super busy, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. So I see some folks joining. Make sure you drop a comment down. We're going to be talking about how to get better at your video content with the amazing Tiffany Williams, who is a video queen. For folks, I guess, that don't already know who you are, just, introduce yourself and what you do and all the amazing work at Twice Media.
Absolutely. So my name is Tiffany. I am the CEO and creative director for Twice Media Productions. We're a full service video marketing and production firm located in downtown Houston. We've been in business almost 9 years, and we work primarily with corporations, large scale nonprofits, and government agencies doing their video marketing and internal communications campaigns. I also am the founder of the DIY Video Toolkit community, where I give tips, tools, and resources on how to shoot and edit professional videos from your mobile devices and how to better market yourself via the power of video online.
That is great. Yeah, we all as entrepreneurs need better video content. So I see Joy on here. She says video queen. Is officially my HR manager. She's like, make sure you mention that. So any entrepreneur that needs any help with HR, hiring, onboarding, interviewing, all that type of stuff, make sure you hit up Joy from HR for the culture. And Tiffany has something amazing going on this week, so I know we'll definitely talk about that. But I want to do this also because I got some questions for you too that I want to pick your brain on. So just tell people why is video so important? And of course, a lot of us know that, and we hear things, and all the top brands and entrepreneurs, influencers, whatever you follow, like they all do videos. So let people know, number one, why is video so important? Like, should I be doing it? A lot of my clients, I'll tell them, of course, when we do ads, funnels, landing pages, like, you got to do video. I want a video on the landing page. We want to put video on the funnel, upsells, and for ads, retargeting ads. So I know why it's important. But for folks that may be on the fence or is it as important as people say, what would you say to them?
It used to be that you had to have a multi-million-dollar advertising budget to reach the masses. Now you have the same access to those same consumers the minute you post a video online. Video is hands down one of the most powerful ways that you can reach consumers nowadays because everybody's consuming video. When you think about some of the social media sites that are out there that started as text-based sites, they are now shifting to a primary focus on video. So that's your Facebooks, your Twitter. They are shifting to video being a major part of their platform, and they're giving preference to that content. You have Instagram, who recently announced that they are going to be moving from a photo-centric site to a video-centric site. That should tell you right there. These platforms are extremely popular. They have billions of active users, and they are moving to video being the primary focus. That should tell you how powerful video is. People are consuming video content. If I asked right now, everybody to drop in the chat, if you watched a video, at least one video online today, I assure you just about everybody on here would say, yes, I've watched a video. Why shouldn't that be your video that one of us has consumed today? So that's why it's so important. It's critical to your marketing strategy because that's what people expect. They expect video content nowadays.
Definitely. And that makes me think of, when we do ad campaigns and stuff, the importance of video. And what a lot of people don't know, with Facebook ads, you can track people that watch your video, what percentage of your video they watch, so you can retarget them and that type of stuff. I remember I had a conversation with someone and I told her that, and she was like, really? Like, I know if I put a video ad out there, I can see who watched 3 seconds of it, who watched 25% of it, who watched 50% of it, who watched 90% of it. And I know if you watch my video, let's say you didn't opt in or you didn't buy something, but you watched 90% of it, I know that. So now I can retarget you with more videos and that type of stuff. So that is amazing. Joy said, why shouldn't it be your video that someone watched today?
Yes, Joy. And I'll your video today. Shout out to Joy, who also has a challenge going on, the Hire Like a Boss challenge. So shout out to Mastermind family in the building. I see Ephraim's on too. We got a few Mastermind folks in the building. So shout out to y'all for supporting as always.
Definitely. And tag everybody from the Mastermind, tag more people that need to be on here. I saw Shmoney get on, I think, as well. So make sure you tag all those people to get them on this live. So what are some of the mistakes that you see entrepreneurs make with video? And I know a lot of people will say, well, I don't have a big budget for video. You know, it's like people, all these video people or videographers or whatever, they want thousands of dollars. That's just to do the video and edit it, but you still got to market it. You still got to put it out there. So it's like, is it okay to just do it on your phone? Like, should I really hire a video team? I know you all do amazing work and stuff like that, but just in general, as far as like lighting, background, like use a green screen or don't, and just in general, like what are some of the mistakes you see a lot of entrepreneurs make?
I see a lot of people mistakenly using green screen. Let's start there. Green screen. Listen, if you don't know how to light your green screen, don't use green screen. Learn how to light your green screen. That's one big mistake I see people make is they don't properly light the green screen. They think, okay, well, I just have my one ring light and I'm going to light that on me and I'm going to have the green screen behind me. But you have to light your green screen and you have to light yourself. So it's its own thing. It needs its own light source so that whatever type of camera you're using is reading the technology in the green screen and is keying it out. And so you'd have to have sufficient lighting in order for that to work at its best. Now, you do have some, platforms that allow you to do it without a green screen, but it doesn't always look the best. And that's why you have people disappearing on one side, or as I like to say, they snap, crackle, and pop in. Their hair is doing this twitchy thing because they don't have enough light to light the green screen. So that's number one. But in general, I would say one of the biggest mistakes I see people making when it comes to video is not starting with a strategy. So just like people need a Facebook ad strategy, just like they need a marketing strategy, just like you need a strategy with just about anything that you do in business, you definitely want to have a video strategy. So I like to always say, look at your business goals. What are you trying to achieve as a business overall? How can you then break that down to a marketing level? How can marketing help you meet those business goals? And then take it a step further, how can video help you meet those marketing goals, which are then in turn going to help you meet your overall business goals? So that's number one. People think, oh, well, I got to, put all my money, all my resources into this one magical video that's going to solve all my problems. And that's just not how it works. You have to have a strategy and understand what you're trying to achieve and how you can leverage video to help you do that. And it's likely going to take multiple videos and it's going to take some trial and error. But you definitely want to have a strategy in mind. And to answer your other question about, can I do it on my own or do I have to pay all this money for a production company? No, you actually need both. You need to have a strategy that includes professional video production if your budget will allow. But it also needs to be supplemented with DIY video that you can do on your own. But you got to constantly be posting content online. I like to tell my students all the time, think of Google as your professor. Google is going to give preference to those brands that are constantly showing up. So I used to be an adjunct professor, and every semester I would have two types of students. I would have student A that was always engaged, always asking questions, always contributing to the class discussion. Then I would have student B who was asleep half the time, not contributing, not doing anything. So when I go to tally up the participation points at the end of the class, guess who's going to have more points? Student A. Well, Google is no different. If you're not showing up online, they're going to give preference to the brands that are online. And I'm talking about organic, and I'm not talking about paid advertising. But if you're organically showing up, every time you post a blog, every time you post a video on your website, or you use hashtags on social media and post there, send out an e-newsletter that links back to your social media. All of that essentially is you participating. Now, the content can't just be, trash. It's got to be valuable, because people are going to come back to it. And then Google's going to say, oh, this is stuff that people want to see. So let's move that up to the top. So you want to essentially be participating, and video is hands down the most powerful way that you can participate online and get good points with Google.
I love that. I Am Rich People said, think of Google as your professor, hashtag strategy. Joy said facts. Ephraim said Tiffany was a professor. I want to talk about that in a second. I don't think I knew that. Joy said earlier, number one mistake people make is not hiring twice media production to do your videos. I love that. So let people know about, before we go any further, about the amazing thing you have going on this week, your challenge, why people should get into it. What is it about? How do I get in it? What will I learn? Definitely let people know about the challenge that you have going on this week.
Absolutely. So first, shout out to Ryan and his team for running my Facebook ads for my challenge, because we've got some numbers that we've never done before. Okay. We got people in the group. We've got people showing up on the live. We doubled the amount of people that were on my live day one from last time. So,
right.
All right, we doing something right.
Yeah. I was on there earlier and I saw that. And Facebook, they tried to stop us at first. They tried to limit the budget and be like, oh, you can't spend as much. So we got rid of that. So the floodgates was open. That's what I was just like, I want to be able to spend more. I want to have these ads going everywhere, and dynamic creative ads and different types of ads. Tiffany's great with the content. So I just wanted to flood it and literally put on everybody's timeline. So glad, we opened up the floodgates a little bit for you.
Man, floodgates are open. I saw that invoice come through. I was like, whoa. But no, Facebook did try to play us in the beginning, but we definitely turned it around. And I've been seeing great results. So shout out to you and your team for that. But we have the 5-day Ready, Set, Shoot challenge going on this week. It kicked off today, this morning, July 19th, and runs through this Friday. And what I'm doing every day is giving tips, tools, resources, strategies on how you can leverage the power of video for your brand. So we start with, okay, what do I need to do to plan my videos? We're talking about DIY tips. How can you enhance the quality? We're talking about everything you can do to really show up online consistently, how you're planning out your content calendar, how you're defining your customer avatar. We're going through all of that over the next 5 days and giving people what they need to be successful so they can really have a transformation when it comes to their video online.
Great. And can someone please drop the link down there? Joy, Ephraim, somebody on here. Well, I had my team send out an email this morning to my list. So that probably pushed a few more people in there as well. So also get everybody share that, and make sure you get into the challenge. And the group is amazing. The group is on fire. I think I seen when I seen it, it might have had 600 or 700 comments in there or something. That I saw, which was great. So yeah, definitely. So let's go back just a little bit. How did you, because I don't think I even know your full story. How did you actually get into this? If you were a professor, or how long you been doing video, and also, I guess, what type of success have you seen? Maybe someone that wasn't doing video before, and then they implemented some of these strategies, or you work with them, and how it help their bottom line and just help them in their business.
Absolutely. So first, I guess my story, I really started, I'll start with school. So I went to Tennessee State University, the real TSU. And I was actually studying English and wanted to be a novelist. And then I got introduced to journalism, and that's how I got introduced to video, and really just decided that is what I wanted to do. I was initially going to work as a multimedia journalist. I was freelancing in college, and then went on to grad school, got my master's in journalism and documentary filmmaking. And then I ended up losing my dad suddenly. And that completely changed my life. I was like, okay, I'm not going to work for a newsroom for the rest of my life. And he was an entrepreneur. And so I wanted to follow in his entrepreneurial footsteps. I wanted to make him proud. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to step out on faith, do my own thing. I didn't have any business experience, no job experience. I didn't really know that many people in Houston, but I was like, I'm just gonna go down there and figure it out. And so that's essentially what I did, and I dedicated the business to him. So the name Twice Media actually is a combination of my initials, TW, and his stage name, DJ Ice. He owned the entertainment company. And so for the last 9 years, this is what I've been doing full time. My entire adult life, I've been doing video production and figuring out what to do, what not to do when it comes to a business. Of course, I'm in a mastermind now, learning a lot of new things. But yeah, it's been an interesting journey, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Definitely learned a lot and continue to learn more and more every day. So it's been good. But along the way, I did start teaching at Prairie View A&M University. I taught video production and mobile video for about 3 years, but I was still running the business full time. And that's the only reason that I didn't continue on, because I actually really enjoyed teaching, but I just couldn't do both anymore because Prairie View, Texas is not that close to Houston. So having to drive, up and down 290 to get there. And I was like, Twice Media started taking off and I was doing some other things too. And I was just like, okay, I had to make a decision. So I stopped teaching there, but I love PV. I loved my time there teaching the students. And so I've just been, like I said, continuing to learn and grow ever since. But I learned a lot from those students, and a lot of them are doing really well now. And I see them all the time, and it's just a beautiful thing. So
that is great.
And I'm sorry, I didn't answer your second question. What was?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't want to, I hate when people ask me like 3 questions at once, and then like you answer one. So my second question was, what type of, I guess, success have you seen? Maybe someone that wasn't doing video before, or they were hesitant, or the case may be, and then they started implementing these strategies, or they just work with you and your team. And like, how did it help them? Could just be revenue-wise, just business-wise, getting the brand out there more. But like, what success have you actually seen when people actually implement the stuff that you're talking about?
We see it all the time, fortunately. And one particular client, they had a job fair that they would host every single year, and they had been hosting it for like 20 years. They ended up coming to us to do a video for the event. And after posting that video, they were able to double the attendance for the next year and ended up having to make it into 2 days just to accommodate all the people that were coming. And it was like they've been having that same job fair every single year for like 20 some years, but just not enough people knew about it. And so they put a video behind it and they put some Facebook ads. So it wasn't just the video alone. It was definitely a combination of the two, but more people knew about it and more people attended. And then they were able to increase those numbers and increase the number of days that they could be out there and provide support for that demographic. So we see stories like that all the time. I try to tell people, like, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been seeing the transformations, and I we all knew that the whole change with Instagram was coming as they started to roll out stories and reels and IGTV and all these things to compete with TikTok and YouTube. So we knew that it was coming, and now it's finally here. And it's like, we've been trying to tell y'all for this long that you needed video and that you needed Facebook ads, but nobody wanted to listen. And it's like, here we are now. You don't have a choice. Either you're going to get with it or get lost, unfortunately, because these platforms are doing what people are engaging with the most. That's where they're going to give preference. And if your brand cannot provide content that people want to consume, then unfortunately, you're going to get left behind.
Damn, that's so important. So shout out to everybody that is joining. Mention somebody or at somebody that definitely needs to be here. I wish y'all could buy a badge or whatever. Like, you got how that stuff works. Like, I don't know how none of that stuff works.
We got to call Gabby.
Right, yeah, call Gabby. Yeah, get Gabby too. Like, for real. Like, I don't know how none of that stuff works. Joyce says get with it or get lost. Absolutely. So one question I have is, do you only work with people in Houston, or let's say I'm in Philly or I'm in New York or California? It's like, but I wanted to hire you and your team. Like, do you go out and, meet other, work with other people outside of where you are? Or is it just like you just work with local businesses? I'm just curious in general.
So no, we work with people everywhere. We have some global clients, really. And so typically it works one of several ways. So we either have like our corporate clients, they'll either fly us out to wherever it is that they're doing the shoot, and they'll send the whole crew, we'll shoot and then come back, edit. We have some clients where we will vet videographers or photographers in that city for them, shoot it, and then they'll send it to us, or they might have a company they already work with send it to us, and we just do the editing and post-production. Or we have instances where, like, you're in Philly, you just send me the video or the photos or whatever assets that you want to put into the project, and then my team will edit it here locally. But no, we can service clients anywhere. So it really just depends on the size of the budget, the timeline, and all those different factors. But yeah, there's a few different ways we can position it, just depending on, like I said, what your budget and timeline is and what you're trying to accomplish.
Absolutely, because I know I need to do better video and do more videos. So once I get more videos and stuff, y'all gonna see a lot more of my ads too. So just be ready for it. So Joy asks, how do we get started with our videos?
Well, one, just do it. I say if you can, start practicing. If you are if you don't know how to edit and shoot your own videos, that might take you a little time to learn. But I wouldn't wait on that. I would say just start going live. And if you're scared or nervous, then practice a little bit. But definitely don't wait. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Just do it. And I always try to tell my my students, send a video of you talking to the camera to your friends or trusted colleagues or family or whomever, and get some real candid feedback on how you perform on camera. Practice as much as you can. See what you need to improve on. If you're using too many filler words, then you can work on that. These are all skills that you can learn. Take Toastmasters. It's a group that helps you with public speaking, because that's essentially all video is you're just learning how to public speak. It's a little different because you're not looking at a crowd of people, you're looking at a lens, but it's no different because people are going to be watching and engaging with you, especially if you're live. So I would say get into a workshop or something where you can learn DIY video, or hire a company that can do the video for you, or practice and go live. But you definitely don't want to wait until it's all perfect. I just posted a video, a reel the other day, and I did the audio. It was a funny little video, but the audio wasn't syncing up quite right. And yes, I know how to fix it. I could have taken it out, put it into the Adobe, I could have done all that. But I was like, you know what? They're going to get this video and I don't care because I need content. I need to keep it consistent, and perfect is better than done. And people are, it was a funny video, so it didn't need to be perfect. It wasn't.
With the t-shirt? The t-shirt? Was that the one?
You said what?
I said, was that the t-shirt one or no?
That was the tomorrow. Like, I couldn't get, he said, like, what the first part of what the little boy said was cut off, and I just could not get the words to come out right. And I was like, you know what? I told my team, just post it. I don't even care anymore. Just put it out there. But no, we've been doing a lot of videos, and I'm like, just get it done, because we got to show up. I can't sit here and tell you that you got to post videos consistently and then I'm not posting them consistently. So, yeah,
that is so important, definitely. All right, so Kiara, aka Shmoney, says, when you say have a strategy, does that mean an outline?
So you can condense your strategy to an outline if you just need something to get started. But a strategy is something that's a little bit more in depth. That's where you're going to actually be doing research at your market to see your competitors, what they're doing. You're going to be looking at what KPIs you need to put in place. So what key performance indicators, how you're going to be able to track your success. You're going to be looking at your target audience. Who are you actually talking to? And you're going to be doing your goals, like I talked about, establishing your business goals, your marketing goals, and your video goals, and then how essentially those video goals are going to help you meet your marketing goals, and those marketing goals are going to help you meet your business goals. So you really want to do thorough research on all of those aspects and put that strategy together to understand where are you actually trying to go with these videos, and then how many videos is it going to take to get you there? What types of videos is it going to take to get you there, right? If you see that most of your videos are performing the best on Instagram, then that's where you need to be spending your time and resources, especially if they're converting. So views is one thing. If you're getting a lot of views on Instagram, but you look at your data, your analytics and your insights, and you see that Facebook is actually where most people are converting, then guess what? Those views are cute on Instagram, but that's not giving you money. You need to be putting your time, energy, and resources into Facebook. So that's where like that strategy comes into play. So you know where you're trying to go. It's essentially serving as your roadmap. And then you can assess it and see, is it actually getting you there, or do you need to make some adjustments and, you know, go from there. But yeah, if all you can do right now just to get started is put together a quick outline. And actually, I have a worksheet that I give away. Well, not give it away, but it's in my challenge. As part of my challenge, the homework is actually developing your video marketing strategy. That was actually assignment 1 for today. So if you're interested in joining the challenge, we're going over all this kind of stuff to help you prepare so that you can really have a transformation when it comes to your videos and your marketing.
All right. I hope y'all are taking notes. I'm definitely, loving these nuggets that you're dropping. So does anybody else have any other questions? I know you are very busy. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you're tired because, challenges a lot. 2 challenges what was this? I'm forgetting my years now. I think in 2020, last year I did 2 challenges. I did one with Ty, shout out to Ty Goodwin. And it was me and her. And I felt like it was a lot of work. So I haven't even done a challenge by myself. So I already know it's a lot of work. I know you're tired. But if anybody has any other questions or anything, I know a few people that was on said they joined the challenge. So, definitely get in there. Make sure you get in the group. The success kit, take advantage of that if you haven't already as well. You'll see that in the funnel. Don't worry. I said, okay, got you. Thank you. I can ask questions all day if y'all want questions. I guess we have time for a few more.
Yeah. A few more questions is fine. Yeah, I could talk about video all day. So, but I am tired. I will say that the challenge will take a lot out of you. So, yeah, it's a lot, but I'm excited. I get energized and I love it. So I could do it all day.
Mm-hmm. All right. Joy says, what services do you have for people ready to work with you?
So we have a number of services. It's just a matter of what type of services that you want. We offer photography. We offer video production. We offer mobile video training. We've got a coaching program that I'll be rolling out a little bit later this week where I teach you how to shoot and edit video from your mobile device. So, I mean, it really just depends on kind of what you want. We can also put together a video marketing strategy for you where we do all that research, looking at your target market and helping you establish metrics and the types of videos and different things. So yeah, once we kind of have an understanding of what you're trying to accomplish, then we can figure out the right type of video technology that's going to help you do that.
Mm-hmm. And I tell everybody that I work with and they're hesitant to do videos, I'm like, you just don't want to make more money. Like, honestly, I say that as like, I mean, if you're okay with not making as much money, fine. But if you want to make more money, do more videos.
People don't understand that. So video has a very human element. So just as I'm on this live and you can see my facial expressions, my mannerisms, how I talk way too much with my hands, like you can see all of that as if we were in person together. And so it has this way of providing this human connection that you really can't get with text communication or with imagery sometimes. So that's how powerful video is, and it allows you to build rapport and start building trust with your demographic. So they're seeing you and you're always showing up on their timeline through your ads or through your blogs or whatever it is that you're doing consistently. And then they're getting to know you. It's just like when you see a celebrity that you watched growing up as a kid, you feel like you know them because you've seen them so much. It's no different. People might not look at you as a celebrity, but they will look at you as an authority in your space. If you're showing up and they're seeing you on video and they're seeing that you're an expert in your field. And so you're really just establishing yourself and positioning yourself as an authority. And they're definitely going to resonate with that.
Mm-hmm, definitely. All right. So shout out to Mia from Green Family Jewels in here. We've done ads for her and she's had video views over hundreds of thousands of views where she's made a lot of money from her videos for her business. So it works. Shmoney says, okay, how important is it to have a certain quote unquote look, hair, makeup? My audience won't do video because their makeup ain't done. LOL. All my clients say that too. But.
So I'm not really a big person on makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. So when I show up, I'll put on just enough because sometimes the lights will have you looking like a corpse at the studio when all the bright lights are on and stuff. So I have to put on a little bit of foundation just for that. But that's pretty much all you're going to get from me on a regular basis because I don't wear makeup regularly. And I thought about that too because I'll wear makeup if I'm going somewhere formal, like a gala, or, you know, it's my birthday or something like that. I will have makeup. And so I thought about that too. I was like, do I, you know, want to show up that way? Because I don't want to be out here looking crazy. But I'm like, I don't want them to expect me to look like that, because I don't look like that every day. And I don't have the energy or the time to look like that every day. So you're going to see me on camera show up as my authentic self. If you are somebody that wears makeup every day, then you probably do need to show up with makeup on every day. But it really just, it boils down to how you want to show up for your audience. If you're comfortable showing up with, you know, no makeup or just a little bit of makeup, then show up that way. But if you feel like you got to be full face, beat to the gods, then do that too. But just know that that's going to take extra time. That's going to take extra planning. That's going to take extra resources, because you either have to get it done or you're going to have to do it yourself. Like, but you got to put all that into your plan. And I actually talk about that in the 5-day challenge as well, where you plan out all of that ahead of time. So if that's important to you, then you just got to make time for it and just do it. But don't let that be the excuse that keeps you from making money with video online.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I think it's your boyfriend, he said, because you don't need makeup.
Thanks, babe.
All right, so I know I just make sure I want to miss anything. Joy said, and I feel attacked. Again, I feel attacked. Okay, Gabby, thank you for being here. Gabby, I want to do a live with you next. I'm still waiting.
Instagram queen in the building.
Right, both of them in the building, for real, for real. All right, Shmoney says, thank you, because I'm coming in my bonnet. Yeah, because honestly, a lot of clients say that too. And they're like, all right, video, like you want to put a video for my funnel, you want to do a video on my ads, but I'm not get my hair done until this time. I don't have makeup on, and someone else I always work with that we always know in the mastermind is always like, I know, just wait, I gotta look like something before I can do videos for my ads and everything like that. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about.
That sounds like an excuse to me. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like an excuse.
All right. I think somebody. I don't know. I thought somebody had another question. All right, so
that's my Sandy on there, decor baskets. Shout out to Sandy. She puts together the best gift baskets, and she can service anybody in the country. But yeah, she always puts together our holiday gift baskets for our corporate clients, and yeah, she's good. Shout out to Sandy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So any other questions anybody has? Take I guess a couple more. I know Tiffany is very busy, has a lot to do. Thank you for just having this conversation and giving everybody these information, these nuggets, even doing the challenge for people. It is a free challenge. So definitely go in there and take advantage of it. But if anybody has any last questions, feel free to drop them down. If you have any other last words or last tips to help people with their videos.
The first tip I can give you, or the best tip, is join the challenge, because like Ryan said, it is free, and everything I do is not free. I'm an entrepreneur. I got to make money some way. So the challenge is free, and for 5 straight days, I'm going live inside the DIY Video Toolkit Facebook group, where I'm giving you strategies, tips, tools, resources. I'm talking about the type of equipment you need to buy. I'm talking about the type of apps you can download. I'm talking about your customer avatar. We've got a success kit that walks you through everything I talk about in the challenge. It's a lot of people there. You can find an accountability partner, because a lot of us have goals and say we're going to do something, but then we don't have anybody to hold us accountable to do it. So this group provides you a space to where you can actually set goals and get stuff done. So I would encourage you to join the challenge, because that's where I'm going to be giving you information all week. You have an opportunity to ask questions. If you have any specific questions, I'll try to get to those too, but that's the place where you need to be. So DIYvideotoolkit.com /challenge is how you register. And then you need to get over to the Facebook group, because that's where I'm actually going to be going live. And that's just facebook.com /groups /DIY Video Toolkit. And I'll put that in the chat as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put that in the chat. So make sure you register for the challenge. Get in the group. If you go to the page and you're like, I don't know, whatever, as soon as you land on that page, we're going to retarget the hell out of you. So just know that, we just want to get you to the page. Even if you don't opt in, we're going to get you back. You go to her Instagram, you're going to keep seeing her ads. So just be ready for it. fair warning. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, make sure you go to DIYVideoToolkit.com/challenge. Shout out to the entire Mastermind fam that came in and everyone else. I see Rose Natural Products. Katricia just joined as well. So shout out to everybody. Joy, Shmoney. I know Ephraim was on, Gabby, and everyone else that was on. But yeah, I don't have anything else. Again, thank you so much for just coming on and allowing us to have this conversation and doing the challenge, helping people out. You know, we know your time is very, very valuable. So I just want to thank you for doing that and just being a resource in the community.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for inviting me and having me here. It's been a blast. I'm just excited to have the platform, and I know that you are super busy too. So I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to just get on here and talk to your people. And I do see we do have one question. What about if you don't do video? Well, you got to do video. If you don't do it, you need to start doing it, because like I was saying earlier, a lot of these social media sites out here are giving preference to video content. Instagram, the platform we're on right now, just announced that they're no longer going to be a photo sharing site. They are going to be more focused on video. So you definitely want to start creating video content for your brand so that your brand doesn't get left behind. So if you're not doing it, you got to start doing it soon.
Absolutely. So yeah, I guess we can end on that note. Again, thank you all so much for being here. We really appreciate it. If you want any more, this is literally just a snippet of everything that she teaches in a challenge and what she does and what she does for all her clients. So if you have not already, make sure you click the link. We pinned it in here. You don't do video, you don't make money.
Yes, let's go. Right. Absolutely. That's exactly right. I couldn't have said it better myself. If you do not do video, you don't make money.
Right. Definitely make that money. Again, yeah, make sure you go in there, get in the challenge, get in the Facebook group, because she has some amazing nuggets that she's going to be sharing. I know today was great. You know, I definitely caught some of it this morning, and the next 4 days is going to be amazing as well. So everyone, make sure you get in there, do your video so you can make more money and build your business more.
All right. See y'all later. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Bye.